Okay, students, so now let us discuss this question. See, in this question, this concept is being used, which I have discussed multiple times in my videos and classes, that if distance is constant, then speed is inversely proportional to time. Now, what I mean to say is, if let's say there are three people, if there are three people and their speeds are, let's say, x, y, and z. Okay, if their speeds are x, y, and z. So students, the time taken by them will be in the ratio of 1 by x, 1 by y, and 1 by z. This is all you need to apply here. Now, using the same concept, now there are three people. Let us write their names: Pradeep, Suresh, and Subodh. Now, the ratio of their speeds is given: 50 is to 60 is to 75. Now I'm saying the ratio of their times will be reciprocal. That means ratio of their times will be 1 by 50, 1 by 60, 1 by 75. Students, if you use this concept, you can solve this question very quickly. Quickly convert all these ratios into integers, which I guess all of you know. I'm multiplying all of them by 300. So from here, I'll get 6 is to 5 is to 4. 6 is to 5 is to 4. Now, mind you, these are not the actual times. 654 is just the ratio of their times. Now, see, this is for Pradeep, this is for Suresh, and this is for Subodh. It is also given that Suresh started 90 minutes after Pradeep. That means Suresh takes 90 minutes less. So, 90 हमें given है. Now, what do we need to find? We need to find difference between Pradeep and Subodh. Pradeep and Subodh. Now see, 6 and 5, one part is equal to 90. Difference between Pradeep and Suresh is of one part is 90. So if one part is 90, now difference between Pradeep and Subodh, this is of two parts. So one part is 90, so two parts will be 180. 180 is the answer. Okay, if you solve it by relative speed, that will take a lot of time. Let's see the next one now. Now, this was, students, a very calculative question. Okay, initially see, there are how many people? Sumit is there, his mother, father is there, uncle is there, aunt is there, elder sister is there, right? And a cousin is there. Now, this we are talking about 2013. 2013. How many people are there? There are 7 people. What is their average? Average is 41. So the total comes out to be 287. Okay. Now see, in 2019, okay, we'll talk about 2019. In 2019, it is given the average of Sumit's family is same as 2013. That means average is again 41. But students, now just see, there are not 7 people, there are 9 people. Why? Because now Sumit is married and he also has a child. So if Sumit is married, he also has a child. That means now there are 9 people. So that means now the total is 369. Now the total is 369. Now let's talk about these 7 people in 2019. Can I say in 2019, these 7 people, their ages would now be 287. And now everyone's age, 7 people, everyone's age will increase by 6 years. So their total would have increased by 42 years. Okay, this is the age of these 7 people in 2019. Further, it is given that he got married in 2015 and 2 years after he became father. So can I say in 2017 he had a child? In 2017 he had a child. Now in 2019, what will be the age of child? Age of child will be 2 years, right? And we have to include the age of wife. This is the age of all 9 people, which is 369. Right, students? From here, we can find the age of wife. Age of wife now comes out to be 38. So if age of wife is 38, Sumit is 3 years older. So if Sumit is 3 years older, Sumit's age will now be 41. But the question is, what was the age of Sumit when he graduated? So that means he graduated in 2013 and 41 is the age in 2019. So that means in 2013, 6 years back, age of Sumit will be how much? It will be 35. It will be 35 years. So a very tough one from exams point of view, right? Even if students, they try to solve it, many of them answered it wrong. Let's see this question now. So students, speed of water is already given. You can see speed of water is already given, which is 6. I'm assuming the speed of motorboat. Okay, I'm assuming the speed of motorboat to be x. So now can I say he has to go 48 kilometers and he has to come back 48 kilometers. So he has to go back 48 kilometers, right? And then he also has to come back 48 kilometers. So in one of the cases, he has to go upstream. So time kitna lagega? Time is equal to distance, that is 48. In case of upstream, speed will be x minus 6. Speed will be x minus 6. And in case of downstream, speed will now be x plus 6. So now this is the time for upstream. This is the time for downstream. Now the total time should not be more than 6 hours. So that means this total time should be less than equal to 6, right? Should be less than equal to 6. Now students, here I would suggest you, instead of solving this quadratic, try to use options. Now if I use the first option, putting x is equal to 16, I'll get 48 by 10 plus 48 by 22. Now I would suggest you do not check these options. I mean, do not check this calculation, because answer should be, most probably answer should be in such a way that 48 should be divisible in both the cases, right? I mean, x की value ऐसी होनी चाहिए जो 48 को divide कर सके. Now 48 is not divisible by 10, 48 is not divisible by 2. I would suggest you leave this option. Go for the next one now. So now if I put x is equal to 18, I'll get 48 by 18 minus 6 is 12 and 18 plus 6 is 24. Now students, in this case, if you see, we are getting exactly 6 hours. We are getting exactly 6 hours. That means when his speed is 18, then time taken is 6 hours. So that means if his speed is more than 18, then he will take less than 6 hours. So that means 18 has to be the minimum speed. Okay, 18 has to be the minimum speed. So option 2 is the correct answer, right? Now let's see the next one. Now again, this was very easy. See, everything is in terms of power of 2, right? So just see it, 16 is what, 2 power 4. So I can write it as 2 power 4x. Now just see, 64 is what? 64 is 2 power 6. And 256 to the power y. 256 is 2 power 8. So that is 2 power 8y. Now if I simplify it, I hope all of you can do it. You will get 4x plus 8y. 4x plus 8y is equal to 6. Similarly, let's look at the second equation. Everything is in terms of power of 3. So 3 power 2x is equal to 3 power 2 divided by 3 power y. From here, we'll get one more equation, that is 2x plus y is equal to 2. Now see, you have two equations. I hope all of you can solve it, right? I don't think anyone should have any problem here. So students, now in this case, if you solve it, you will get the answer, which is option C. Option C is the correct answer. Let's see the next one now. Now, I hope all of you understand the meaning of this line. He cheats on weight by 10% for every 1 kg weight. So that means instead of giving 1000 grams, he is giving only 900 grams, right? So 1 kilo की जगह वो सिर्फ 900 ग्राम दे रहा है. Further, it is given he pushes the price by 15% and gives discount of 8%. Let's assume his actual cost price his actual cost price is 100 per kg. Okay, his actual cost price is 100 per kg. Now he pushes the price by 15%. So that means now his price would be 115. Now his price would be 115. Moreover, he is giving a discount of 8%. So if he gives a discount of 8%, so that means 115 into 8 by 100, right? If you calculate this, students, this comes out to be 9.2. Okay, 9.2. So that means everything he wants to sell per kg, right? Per kg, his selling price will now be 105.8. So his selling price is coming out to be 105.8 per kg. So he's purchasing everything at 100 and he wants to sell everything at 105.8. But mind you, when he's giving 1 kg, okay, in actual, he is giving only 900 grams, right? So that means he is giving only 900 grams. He's giving only 900 grams for 105.8 rupees. Okay, because see, customer does not know, na? Customer thinks that customer is getting 1 kg. So customer is paying 105.8. But in actual, the fruit seller is giving only 900 grams. Now, the cost price of fruit seller is 100 per kg. So for 900 grams, his cost would be only 90 rupees. So that means वो 90 rupees का सामान दे रहा है, for which he is charging 105.8. So that means he is gaining 15.8. He is gaining 15.8 on a price of 90. On a price of 90. Right? So if we solve, we'll get 158 by 9. So which comes out to be approximately 17.5. So option 2 is the correct answer. Okay, I hope this is clear to everyone. Let's see the next one now. Okay, now this was very easy, guys. All of you could have done it. See, there are two cases. In first case, if there is a recession, right? Probability that economy will experience recession, this is 30%. No recession will be there. So obviously the probability will be 70%. Now, probability that is mutual funds will increase is 20% in case of recession. Okay, so in case of recession, the probability is 20%. And in case of no recession, the probability that mutual funds will increase is 75%. Right, so I hope now you can calculate it. Probability that recession will be there is 0.30. Further mutual funds will increase, that probability is 0.20. So this comes out to be 0.06. 0.06. Similarly, in the second case, we'll get 0.70 into 0.75. 0.70 into 0.75. So this comes out to be 0.525. Okay, 0.525. So on adding it, we'll get 0.585. 0.8585. Okay, 0.585. So I hope this question is clear to all of you. Let's see the next one now. Now this was a tough one. First of all, let us see. See, it is given that isosceles right angle triangle. So I hope all of you are aware of this. It will be 45, 45, 90 triangle. 45, 45, 90 triangle. Right? Now, this is given 7 root 2. AB is given 7 root 2. So I hope all of you know that 45, 45, 90 sides opposite to them will be in the ratio of 1:1 is to root 2. So I can say that AC will be 7, BC will also be 7. Okay, AC will be 7, BC will also be 7. Okay, now let's look at what will be the end radius. Okay, let's calculate the end radius, because see, we want CY. We want CY. So what is CY? CY is nothing, but this is equal to the end radius, right? CY is nothing but equal to the end radius, because see, radius and tangent makes an angle of 90 degree. Here also this will be 90 degree. This is already 90 degree, right? So what is CY? CY is nothing but the end radius. Now I hope all of you know, in case of a right angle triangle, what is end radius? End radius is perpendicular plus base minus hypotenuse by 2. perpendicular plus base minus hypotenuse by 2. So what will be in radius? In radius in this case will be 7 plus 7 minus 7 root 2 by 2. So which comes out to be 14 minus 7 root 2. That means 7 minus 7 by root 2. 7 minus 7 by root 2. This will be the in radius. Now just see here, students. Can I say this is small r now? This is small r. So can I say this will also be small r now? Now can I say from A to Z? A to Z, this will be 7 minus r. A to Z will be 7 minus r. Can I say B to Y? B to Y will also be 7 minus r. Right, students? Now can I say By is equal to Bx? By is equal to Bx. By और Bx तो बराबर ही होंगे ना, because any external point, if we draw two tangents to the same circle, right, their length will be equal. So this will also be 7 minus r. Now what do we need to find? We need to find AZ. What is AZ? AZ is 7 minus r. Right, AZ is 7 minus r. This is what we have calculated. What is Bx? Bx is also 7 minus r. Bx is also 7 minus r. And what is Cy? Cy is nothing but the in radius. It is the in radius. This is what we need to calculate. Okay, now let's calculate 7 minus r. So what is 7 minus r? अगर 7 में से मैं r को minus कर दूं, that means 7 minus 7 plus 7 by root 2. This is 7 minus r. So 7 minus r is basically 7 by root 2. I hope this is clear to all of you. Similarly, this will also be 7 by root 2, right? And what is in radius? In radius, students, we have already calculated. I can write it as 7 root 2, right? Simplifying, taking LCM. Okay, I have taken the LCM. So I can write it as 7 root 2 minus 7 by root 2. Now just see here, students, everything gets cancelled out. Root 2, root 2, root 2 gets cancelled out. Root 2, root 2, root 2 gets cancelled out. You can also cancel out 7. So if you cancel out 7, you will get 1 is to 1 is to root 2 minus 1. 1 is to 1 is to root 2 minus 1. Okay, so I hope this question is clear to all of you. Let's see the next one now. Now this was a very basic question of alligation, right? If alligation, if you use, you can do it very, very quickly. So first of all, price of first variety is twice the price of second one. I am assuming the price of second variety to be x. So first variety का price 2x हो जाएगा. First variety का price 2x हो जाएगा. Second variety का price x है. Now 28 is the selling price of mixture. So if 28 is the selling price of mixture and profit is 25%, students, I hope all of you know, if we are applying alligation and if we are taking cost price, then we have to take the cost price of the mixture also. We will take cost price everywhere. So if profit is 28%, selling price is 28. So I can find the cost price now. What will be the cost price? Cost price will be now 28 into 4 by 5. 28 into 4 by 5. So cost price in this case comes out to be 22.4. 22.4. So 22.4 will come in the middle. And further, they have also given the ratio. The first variety and the second variety, the ratio is given. The ratio is given 2:3. Ratio is given 2:3. Okay, so I hope all of you know that 22.4 will obviously lie between 2x and x. 22.4 will lie between 2x and x. 2x has to be greater than 22.4. So we'll get 2x minus 22.4. Okay, this will be equal to 3 parts divided by 22.4 minus x. This will be equal to 2 parts. So ratio will be 3 by 2. Now from here, students, if you solve, you will get the value of x. You will get the value of x, which comes out to be 16. Okay, you will get x is equal to 16. Now what is the question? X is not the answer. We have to find the price of the first variety. Now price of first variety is 2x. So answer will be 2 into 16. 32 will be the answer. Okay, 32 will be the answer. So students, I have discussed all the questions. In case of any doubts, you can post it in the WhatsApp group if you are added, or you can post it in the YouTube as well. Okay. Thank you, everyone.